Welcome to our presentation on the transformative future of smart factories in the apparel industry. Today's global fashion market is valued at $1.79 trillion as of 2024, representing a 3.47% year-over-year increase. However, this massive industry faces unprecedented challenges that demand revolutionary solutions. We're here to explore how smart factories powered by AI, robotics, and Industry 4.0 technologies are reshaping fashion manufacturing. This presentation will take you through the current challenges, technological solutions, implementation strategies, and the exciting future that awaits the apparel industry. The transformation we're witnessing isn't just about efficiency, it's about creating a more sustainable, responsive, and personalized fashion ecosystem. The apparel industry stands at a critical crossroads. Despite generating $1.79 trillion in revenue in 2024, the sector faces mounting pressures that threaten its traditional operating model. Rising labor costs, particularly in key manufacturing regions, have compressed margins while volatile supply chains have exposed vulnerabilities in just-in-time production. The fast fashion phenomenon has created a culture of disposability that's environmentally unsustainable. Remarkably, recent research shows that 73% of consumers are now willing to pay premium prices for sustainable fashion, indicating a fundamental shift in market dynamics. Traditional manufacturing processes generate enormous waste, from fabric scraps to overproduction of unsold inventory. Meanwhile, consumer expectations have evolved to demand both personalization and rapid delivery, creating seemingly contradictory requirements that traditional linear manufacturing cannot efficiently satisfy. This perfect storm of challenges necessitates a complete reimagining of how we approach apparel production. The smart factory revolution is built on four foundational technologies that work in concert to transform manufacturing. Artificial intelligence and machine learning serve as the brain, processing vast amounts of production data to optimize processes, predict maintenance needs, and identify quality issues before they occur. Advanced robotics provides the physical capability, with modern systems featuring sophisticated vision technology that can track fabric movement with millimeter precision during cutting operations. 3D printing and additive manufacturing enable rapid prototyping and on-demand production of components, while IoT sensors create a nervous system that monitors every aspect of production in real time. What's particularly noteworthy is the investment commitment. Manufacturing companies now allocate 30% of their operating budgets to technology, up from 23% in 2023, with cloud computing, generative AI, and 5G leading the charge. The goal isn't to replace human workers but to create seamless collaboration between human creativity and machine precision, unlocking capabilities that neither could achieve alone. Smart factories fundamentally transform what's possible in apparel production. The shift from mass production to on-demand manufacturing represents a paradigm change. Instead of producing large quantities hoping to find buyers, smart factories can respond rapidly to actual market demand. Digital twin technology creates virtual replicas of production processes, allowing manufacturers to test and optimize operations before physical implementation, dramatically reducing development risks and time to market. Mass customization becomes economically viable when AI can efficiently manage the complexity of individual specifications without sacrificing production efficiency. Lead times that traditionally span months can be compressed to weeks or even days. Automated quality control systems using computer vision can detect defects that human inspectors might miss, ensuring consistent quality while reducing waste. Perhaps most importantly, AI-driven demand prediction helps optimize inventory levels, minimizing the overproduction that plagues the industry. These capabilities don't just improve efficiency, they enable entirely new business models based on responsiveness and personalization rather than volume and standardization. Sustainability isn't just an ethical imperative, it's becoming a business necessity as 73% of consumers express willingness to pay premium prices for sustainable fashion. Smart factories address environmental concerns through multiple mechanisms. Precision manufacturing dramatically reduces fabric waste by optimizing cutting patterns and predicting exact material requirements. Energy consumption is minimized through AI-optimized scheduling that balances production loads and leverages renewable energy sources when available. The circular economy model becomes practical when smart systems can track materials throughout their life cycle and design products for disassembly and recycling. Major brands are making concrete commitments. Nike aims to incorporate at least 50% recycled content in select apparel by 2025, demonstrating how sustainability goals align with smart manufacturing capabilities. Real-time environmental monitoring allows factories to track their carbon footprint, water usage, and waste generation, enabling continuous improvement and transparency that increasingly conscious consumers demand. This isn't just about doing less harm, it's about creating regenerative systems that can restore environmental balance while meeting human needs. The consumer benefits of smart factories extend far beyond improved efficiency. They're creating entirely new possibilities for personal expression and satisfaction. The smart clothing market demonstrates this potential, with passive smart textiles capturing 42.6% market share in 2024, driven by health awareness and technological advancement. Personalized fashion becomes economically viable when smart manufacturing can handle individual specifications without massive cost increases. Imagine ordering a jacket that's not just sized for your measurements but designed to complement your lifestyle, preferred colors, and even seasonal wardrobe needs. Limited edition collections become profitable even in small quantities, enabling brands to experiment with unique designs and niche markets. Delivery times shrink dramatically when production can begin immediately upon order rather than waiting for large batch accumulation. The efficiency gains from smart manufacturing don't just benefit producers, they can be passed on to consumers through more competitive pricing. Quality becomes more consistent when automated systems maintain standards that might vary with human fatigue or distraction. Ultimately, consumers gain unprecedented choice and control, shifting from accepting what's available to actively participating in what gets created. The transformation to smart factories isn't without significant challenges, but strategic approaches can overcome these obstacles. The initial investment requirements are substantial. Advanced robotics, AI systems, and IoT infrastructure represent major capital commitments. However, the key is viewing this as a long-term investment rather than a short-term expense. The skills gap presents perhaps the greatest human challenge, as traditional textile workers need training to collaborate with sophisticated automated systems. Successful implementations use phased approaches, starting with pilot programs that demonstrate value before full-scale deployment. Upskilling and reskilling programs are essential. They not only prepare the workforce but also demonstrate commitment to employee development, reducing resistance to change. Public-private partnerships can help smaller manufacturers access funding and expertise they couldn't afford independently. Collaboration with technology vendors ensures proper implementation and ongoing support. The goal isn't job elimination but job evolution. Workers become supervisors, quality specialists, and system optimizers rather than manual operators. While the ROI timeline may extend over several years, early adopters gain competitive advantages that compound over time, making the initial challenges worthwhile investments in future sustainability and success. Leading apparel companies are already demonstrating the transformative power of smart factories. Adidas pioneered the speed factory concept, bringing production closer to consumers while maintaining high efficiency. Nike has leveraged AI for demand forecasting, significantly reducing overstock situations. H&M's circular design initiatives show how smart factories can integrate sustainability directly into production processes. Zara's real-time inventory management exemplifies how connected systems enable rapid market response. The results speak for themselves. Companies are seeing 50 to 70% faster time to market, 15 to 25% operational cost savings, and dramatic improvements in quality and sustainability metrics. As we move through 2024 and 2025, emerging technologies like smart textiles and AI-powered design assistants are pushing the boundaries even further. As we look toward 2025 and beyond, the smart factory revolution in apparel is not a distant possibility, it's an accelerating reality. The convergence of AI, robotics, and data analytics is creating opportunities we're only beginning to understand. AI-driven design creativity will soon generate novel patterns and styles that human designers might never conceive, while sustainable circular manufacturing will become the industry standard rather than the exception. Hyper-personalized consumer experiences will transform shopping from selecting available options to co-creating unique products. Global production networks will optimize automatically, routing orders to facilities best positioned for specific requirements, whether that's sustainability, speed, or specialization. Technology continues evolving rapidly, with each advancement expanding possibilities further. Market projections consistently show accelerating adoption, driven by both competitive necessity and environmental urgency. The companies that embrace this transformation early will establish advantages that become increasingly difficult for laggards to overcome. The choice isn't whether this transformation will happen, it's whether your organization will lead it or be left behind by it. The era of smart apparel factories is upon us, and the time for strategic action is now. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your questions about navigating this exciting transformation.